Oh, mic's muted. I'm a professional. Good night, everyone. My name is Sajabal, and tonight I have no idea what to study. There are so many topics that I want to master and study, but I honestly felt a little bit I don't know, a little bit doubtful in how to proceed. Mainly because I think that if I spend too much time in between topics, I will probably end up forgetting everything that we learned. So I need to apply what I learned. So far, we've learned 3 topics. The first week I ever streamed. Well, I guess the first week I streamed. The first few days I streamed, the avatar jumping in the corner. But the first week I studied art, I learned how to draw the lower body, mainly legs, and I still don't feel confident at the way I draw legs. I think that I can fumble my way around it, bounce around and try to throw random lines, and maybe I come up with a functional leg, but I don't feel confident. I don't think that I can freehand a leg without a lot of construction guidelines. So that's the first topic we learned. Then we studied the perspective boxes, and I've been trying to draw them at work on my sketchbook, and while I feel like I'm able to just observe the box and draw it, I am not yet capable of coming up with a box and rotate it from imagination. At least not so much. I'm still a little bit doubtful about that. Is my mic way higher tonight? I don't know if my gain... I think I was speaking a little bit there, but not sure. I'll have to check later. I lowered it a bit. It should be fine now. Yeah, we did perspective boxes. I do feel like I have gotten a little bit better at perspective. I understand it a little bit more. And after that, we drew hands. But the hands week was a little bit uninterrupted, just because I had power outages and logistical problems to stream. So I, instead of the usual 4 days we do, I only did, I think, 2 days of studying and 1 day of free drawing. Which is fine. It was very fun to do, but it's not the usual routine I want to follow. So tonight, I was thinking, what if we take everything we've learned and I try to develop I try to finish that piece that we started a month ago. Second, what if I draw a new character? And third, what if I continue working on a character that I started developing off screen? So this is the piece I've been working on. We started this on stream and I've been working on it little by little. I think I worked it a little bit during the weekend, just cleaned up a little bit of lines here and there, but nothing major. I just did some stuff here and there. And the other character I've been working on off and on is this character, which is a character that I drew for the first time around, I'm gonna say 3 to 4 years ago. It was one of the first pieces that I ever drew, that I ever painted digitally. And back then it was very undeveloped. I didn't even sketch it. I just pretty much freehanded and threw paint at the wall and see what stuck. But throughout these years, I've been developing her, and there's been details here and there that I have added. And this is the most developed version of her that I have ever drawn. But as you can see, the sketch is very rough yet. It is still not developed at all. I only threw the lines there. The shield is just a massive square in the back. I did some geometry here, but I'm not sure if it's correct, and well, there's details to fix. I think that her face is completely it's in the complete wrong angle, so I need to fix that. But yeah, her name is Pentas, She has a lot of lore in my head that I am way too embarrassed to share on stream, right? At least for now, because I'll just come up with like a very bad nerd, a very bad writing nerd, just comes up with shit on his head. It's very corny. It's a very corny story. But yeah, maybe one day I'll tell you guys. But yeah, this is the other character, and I wanted to show you where she came from. Is she naked in this piece? Oh, I'm gonna take a risk. If she's fully naked here, no, okay, she's not. Okay, no, this is when I was developing her a little bit. Let me see. This is like a very old study that I did for nowadays. I need to cut off that part of the stream. It happened around... I don't know how many minutes I've been live. Well, I'll try to fix that later. Oh god, that's embarrassing. But yeah, I tried to like start developing more of the style that I'm going. I'm still not sure if I want to go for like a full anime style. Like I'm still exploring the things I like and the things I don't like. But yeah, this is what I did during the weekend. And after that I started like putting clothes on her, right? Like started putting some armor on her and trying to do like the I guess I can turn off this now. Trying to do like the concept of outfit that I have developed for her throughout these years. It's basically just a basic asymmetric armor, and her armor is made of like... That was a very loud motorcycle. So her armor is just basically like an asymmetric design where this part of her body is like... Let me draw another. Like this part of her body is heavily armored because it's the side of her body he uses for attacking. It should be her... I think I need to... Well, in her original concept, this is her non-dominant hand. And her dominant hand is used for her shield, which is the part that is not heavily armored. She has like a little gambers on there, but it's mostly things that she gets from the people she protects. Right, that's why she has a little bunny there. That's comes from her people. The braid is done by her people. It's like this part is made to like attack, and this part is what she wants to defend. That's the corny part. We'll not get into it. But yeah, this is my one of my very like spoiled characters that I've drawn throughout the years. There's another character I want to develop. This one I think I'm just gonna redraw from scratch. I don't have the pieces here, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think any I don't have any pieces for her. But it's a character that I posted a few days ago on Twitter. It's a witch doctor type character. Well, I'll look for those pieces later, but yeah. So that's what I want to do tonight. Just finish these pieces, start a new character, and maybe I was thinking that maybe I could clean up this fan art that I did last Friday, I think it was, because it came out pretty good. I really enjoyed that drawing session, so I think that I could like polish this up a little bit and have something to publish for social media. So yeah, let's start like... Right, I'm gonna close my little thumbnail and I'm gonna start here. I think I'm still not quite sure because of like what process I want to follow or which process I want to like or which process I want to like develop, because at this point I can just keep on cleaning up this line, right? Like as I have been doing. Like you can see her face is fairly clean, but places like this are very like rough still. This is fairly clean. This hand has like... I didn't do this shading, it's just left over from all the line exploration I did. So I think that cleaning up this is gonna take way more time than doing line art, but I am not good at line art. So maybe that's the skill we could practice today. Like maybe we can do some line art. So I think that I'm gonna just turn off the... What's this? Okay, this is the witch. Oh, okay. I was trying to do some... I was just exploring a little bit with the cross-hatching brush. I think I like some things, like something like around here and around here works. The hat doesn't really work. This arm doesn't really work. I think I do want to explore that, like that brush, and that this effect is I think it gives it like a little like interesting texture, but I think that comes after the line art is done, right? And I would probably end up doing this, like all this brush work in all the other pieces we do tonight. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna get rid of that. It was just the first attempt. I'm gonna take this back. This is the weapon, this is the hat. Okay. So I'm gonna hide the weapon. And I think I'm gonna hide the hat for now. And I'm gonna erase this before I screw up. I'm just gonna lower the opacity very low, to a very low point. I'm gonna do another layer. I'm gonna go line art. That's what we're gonna train tonight, I guess. Now here's comes another problem. I don't know what brush to use for line art. I have a few. We can use this one, which I think it's like very standard, very clean. But it has quite a bit of pen pressure, right? And speed. Like the faster I use it, the thicker it comes out. So we can use that one, but I don't know. I think maybe this one in a very thin line it could work, right? Like something like this. But I would have to make it a little bit darker. But maybe we could do this. What else do I have? This is just a mixing brush. What is this? This is like, it just has a little bit of noise texture, right? Like it's nothing major. But maybe if we do like, right? Maybe that works. I'm not a big fan of this like sweeping. Or am I? As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, wait. Not sure. Let's see what else I have around here. This is just a round brush. This is like a textured brush. But I don't think it's good for line art, right? I guess it would give me like a very rough texture. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I actually quite liked how this worked, how this looks. Huh. That looks interesting. Almost like pencil-like. Let's see what else do we have. This is just a square brush, right? It's also quite textured. What if I use a square brush for line art? Would this work? I don't hate that. I actually like it more than this, because it's a little bit more structured. Right? Interesting. It's so hard to decide. This is just like a very flowy. I like those finishers, but I also want to have like a very thin line. So I'm not quite sure. I don't think we're gonna take advantages of this one. Oh, what did I do? Okay, maybe I should block. How do I block? Okay, yep. So that way it won't move. Okay. What's this? This is just my main painting brush. That one is more for like texture. What about this? Also for texture. What about this? Texture. And this? Oh, this is nice. Huh, let me try this. Does it have stability? I should lower the density. How does that look? Oh, I don't hate that. What about the scale? Interesting. Let me try to do like the face with this one and see how it works. It gives me like a little bit of shading, like unintentionally. What about this? How does that look? Not yet convinced. I don't think it holds well at such a low scale. It would have to be a little bit bigger. What about here? Like, what about around this? Don't hate that. Alright. I would have to remember that it's at like 3 points. What about 4? It's interesting. So we have this one. Let me try to do the square brush that I was using. See how it. I forgot which one was it. Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. How would this one work? I guess let's do like 4 points. Is that too thick? I guess I shouldn't like rethread what I have already drawn. That's the point of line art. Does this have an opacity? A little bit, but it's only for the texture. I don't think that it's quite as consistent as this one, but it could give me like an inky effect. That I think I could enjoy if done correctly. Right. Not quite sure yet. Let's move on to what I was talking about, making a completely new character tonight. So, where's my basic? Let me move this brush like a little bit up here, just to remember which one was it. And the other one was this one, right? Yeah. Just trying to keep track of the brushes we've liked so far. And the other one I liked, was it this one? No, this is hard. It's primary. Yep, this one. I'm gonna use this one on a completely new layer. This is like a sketching page. What I'm gonna do now is try to open my. I have like a few, I guess, how should I say this? Like mood boards that I often create. So I was thinking maybe, let me explore some of this. See what we can find. Oh, okay, but so this one is by Nico Wright, I think is his name. His style is very loose. I don't think that I can learn much from him at this point in my journey, because he has such mastery over. I think I'm just gonna open my default one. Open. What if we reopen this one? Right. So this character we're drawing. Oh, sorry. Control Shift Alt A. There we go. I'm just gonna do like the same thing we did with the witch. Oh, hey John, what's up? Have you been? Good night. I don't know if you've been listening to me yap all night, but I was saying tonight I was whoa. Don't use those words. Okay, I was saying that I was gonna draw characters, and I've been working on this one. I've been working on this one. No, wait. I've been working on this one. I've been working on this one, and I'm gonna start working on a new one. And I think I wanna like finish up some of these pieces that we drew last Friday, because it was pretty fun, and I think it's a waste to just leave them there. But right now I am establishing I am just establishing like a little bit of a silhouette for a completely new character. You know how we did with the witch. Right, just to, I am not very good at using these silhouettes for characters. Make a draconic. Okay, that's a good suggestion. What do you want? Like, what do you suggest? Like like an anthropomorphic draconic character, or like a fully like dragon-like creature? I don't think that a humanoid. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, we can do that. That's a good suggestion. Yeah. Let me just finish up this little silhouette here. The main thing I do these silhouettes for is not really to like establish the form of the character or anything, because I'm not really good at silhouetting. But it's more, I use them more to like make sure that everything's gonna fit within this confines of a space I want to use. Right, I think this head should be smaller. But you know what? For like a humanoid, I think that we could just draw a humanoid, right? And afterwards I could go into one of the Monster Hunter books that I own and start looking for like creature reference there, and start like building up the character from there, like a little bit more draconic. But yeah, like You say some people make a draconic without a tail, others make it with a tail. Makes sense. Okay. I think that I would go for tail. I think that, you know, when you combine those like hybrid characters, the more features you add, it's the more interesting. I think that not adding a tail is a bit of a waste. Let me put that there, and let me look for another. You can see in Baldur's Gate. Do they have a tail in Baldur's Gate? I don't remember. I don't think I played the blood. What is it called? Bloodpath? Bloodletting? I don't remember what the character is called, but I didn't play that route. You can choose whether to have a tail or not? That's cool. I need to finish my Baldur's Gate playthrough. I never did. What could we do here? I'm gonna do like a fairly difficult pose. It's just not something that I usually do, but you know, that's the objective of this like streams. Just to practice, right? So I'm gonna have this character facing our backs. Do you want a male character or a female character? Because I usually draw female characters, but if you're thinking male, we could give it a try. Maybe I'll tell you that I'll draw a male, and then I'll draw a female, and tell you that that it's a male. Okay, female. Okay. Oh, thank God, because I am not good at drawing men. Alright, let's go. Silhouette. I need to focus on silhouetting, not the details. I have that. Right, and we could have like a tail here. I want to give it like a very strong, like prominent tail, not some dinky, as tiny. Alright, something like this. We can explore the intricacies of that later. And what if we make her massive, you know, like just super tall character compared to this one here. Right. Do you know what is that? Who is Dragonid in Bakugan? I think Bakugan was a little bit after my time. I think my little brother watched Bakugan. That's the one with the little sphere toys, right? The ones you threw and they became like a little creature? That's Bakugan, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think my Dragonid is the one from the main character. Let me look for that since you're bringing it up. Let me come up with a browser here. Bakugan Dragonid. Ooh, okay. I see what you mean. There's like multiple versions of him. He has evolutions. Yeah, just as you said that, I was looking at this. He has like became like a mech at some point. But out of everything I'm seeing, I think I like the original the most, like the more draconic one. The first one with the very classic dragon design. I think I could use this construction for the tail. But yeah, this is interesting. Okay, okay, I see what you're putting down. Let me take some of these images for reference. We'll put them around here. This mood board is gonna be very weird. And I wanna take... Ooh, this one looks interesting. Okay. Right. Let's put it here. Okay. Right, let me now... So what I'm gonna do now with this very rough silhouettes that I put here, let me clean them up a little bit. Then... Right. And I think... How do you say mientras más evoluciones, más se vuelve humanoide? Yes, you would say like the more evolutions he has, the more humanoid he becomes. That's a very classic anime trope, right? Like, the more powerful a creature becomes, the more human it looks. And I think it's a very fun trope. Like, especially in villains. Like, you would see a villain that it's like a massive... I don't know, monstrous creature, and they are like a very wimpy character, but then you see like a very thin guy, like a little femboy guy, and it's like an absolute monster. Really like that. Basically Berserk. Right, I'm thinking very... Like very volumetric, like I want to give it like massive thighs, but very tiny feet. I think that would be that would be fun. Right, and then I'm not sure what I want to have it to do with his arms, but we'll see. Maybe he's holding onto a weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna take these silhouettes I established here, and I'm gonna put the opacity very, very low, right around there. I'm gonna start constructing like a basic anatomy here. Let me take take this brush a little bit higher, just so I don't lose it. I really like it. Right, let's put it there. And this is the drawing brush we've been using. Right. So here I'm gonna start constructing this character. So let me just do like a very loose and quick construction. So I already start seeing the mistakes I made with the silhouette. I threw this shoulder way too far back. That's why I do it. Just like get a first rough idea of where I'm going with the character, and then I can come here and fix it a little bit with the construction. Did you watch the Devil May Cry anime? I did not watch it. I didn't hear good things about it. Like I think the overall impression that I got around it is that it was a little bit mixed. Like, some people were saying it was good, some people were saying it wasn't. And I just have a little bit... I think that my patience for video game adaptations has grown thin. Because when they're good, they're very good, of course. Like Cyberpunk, it was very good. But most of the time, they are just like cheap cash grabs. So, I don't know. And I don't think... I think the director has done like other things that I don't really like, so... Was the director the same one that did the Castlevania anime? Because the Castlevania anime, I really liked the first... Like, I think the first 2 seasons I really liked. And then the third one was absolute crap. I could not stand it. But I don't know if that's the same guy. I could be giving him shit for no reason. But yeah, do you recommend it? Like, if you say it's good, I'll give it a watch. I'll give it like 3 episodes if you tell me if you vouch for it. But well, I have a lot of things to watch before that. Just friends keep recommending me stuff, and I keep saying I'll watch it. Like it because I don't know the game lore, so the first oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, so maybe that's what I was seeing. Maybe the fans of the game were not like big into it, but people who are just coming into the franchise were enjoying it. Because I am not like, yeah. No, you're completely fine. Your English is perfectly fine. Like you're doing very good. Yeah, I don't know. Like I am not a fan of the. I'm a fan of the series, like from the outside. I like the concept of it, but I don't think I did. I think I've only played one. I think I played Devil May Cry 2 when I was a kid, and I have not played any of them since. So I wouldn't consider myself like knowledgeable in the story either. So maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe I won't be as how would you say it? I won't be as hard on inconsistencies. Yeah, sure. I'll give it a couple of episodes, like 2 or 3. All right. Keep giving all my characters heals. I did fix it for Pentas. Pentas had heals, but I took them out. Let me give her a little bit more pot. I keep forgetting to do construction. It's what we learned. We should put into practice. Let's use a little bit of box. Oh really? The one I played? I don't know, dude. I remember that I was in like 4th grade. I was very young. Like I was in, not in high school. I wasn't like, I don't know what the equivalent is in English. I was in like middle school. And this friend of mine came to school like, oh my god, I got this game. It's called Devil May Cry, which means los demonios deben llorar. You go, wow, dude, okay. You know, as a kid, that sounded awesome, especially since I lived in a very Catholic household. So I was like, oh, demons? Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, it was that friend, and I went to his home on a Friday, and we spent all Friday like playing that game. The thing is that at the time none of us knew English, and games didn't come dubbed in Spanish, so we had no idea what was going on. We were just like seeing this guy dance and eat pizza, and we just thought he was awesome, but we had no idea what was really going on. But yeah, that was like my only interaction with Devil May Cry as a very young kid. I think his translation was wrong. It didn't mean deben llorar. It meant like pueden, or like it means possibility, or like they may, but they don't have to. All right. Alright. So this is the construction for that character. Let's move on to this one. Yeah. It was that friend, you know, that friend that had like very rich parents, and he would get like a new game every week. Like meanwhile, I had to wait until like Christmas or my birthday to get one game, and that was the game I would play all year long. So every time I went to his house, I met like a lot of like classic games through him. I think I played Dynasty Warriors at his house. I played a Star Fox Adventure at his house. Like games that I'd never owned, but I got to play them a little bit because I had a rich friend. What do you say? I played DMC 5 because the only one I saw games. The game of is it White Knight. Oh, so you finished it after the anime? Okay, what did you think? Did you think that the anime, which one was better, like the anime or the game, like maybe like character wise? So I know that people were like very apprehensive about the depiction of the characters in the anime. Let me establish this head part here. Right, something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna build the fully humanoid construction first, and then, like, once I make it, once I'm sure that is working, I'll draconify it. I guess it's a word. Look at that, like, interesting shapes too. You know, to the musculature. There's this one would be more like this. Yeah. Which one is Devil May Cry 5? Now I'm curious. Let me see. DMC 5. Yeah, this is, I think this is the one I've seen like people enjoy the most. I think I saw Gargura play this one for a while. I don't know if you know who Gargura is. Is it? It's different because the game I played has more complex history, and you need to play the other games to understand. Yeah, okay, that makes complete sense. Because, so would you have to play all of them? Like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5? I think there's one that nobody likes though. I think it's just called DMC. Yeah, the one that was like a reboot with the black-haired guy. I don't think people like that one that much. Like is that one canon? Did they make that one like a side story or something? Well, yeah, I wonder if you have to play like all of the games to get to 5 and understand. Didn't you look for like a YouTube video of someone like I don't know, maybe how would you say it, like, I guess giving you like a quick overview of the story. Let me try to do this. Hip break. Only played 5. Okay. Yeah. I would have looked for like a YouTube video of someone explain this story so far. You know, like there are people who makes like lore summaries. Then I played that. Which game I played like that? I think there was a game not long ago that I just looked for like a summary. Right, if I want to do like this sort of weird anatomy, I should look for reference. I'm gonna give it a try like this. Alright, so this head is very big. This is I have like a tendency to draw very big heads. I'm gonna make it smaller to make her body look massive. And then we can, I guess I could establish where the tail is gonna come from. I'm gonna make it come out like very high up on her spine. I think it makes more sense that coming like from here, because that's just I don't know, that feels uncomfortable. Like it would come out from like between your cheeks. I think it's better. I like it when they make it so the tails come from like a little bit higher on the spine. And then we can, I have never drawn a tail now that I think about it. Let me look at that reference we looked for. It's very thin. Well, it starts off like very strong. Let me try to do it. Something like this. And it gets thin like very quickly. And then at the end becomes like a little bit thicker again. It ends up in like a shape like this. Alright, what if she had like horns? That could be fun. But I don't want to give her like devil horns. I want to give her like draconic horns. I don't know. I'll deal with that one when we get there. I want to make her legs longer. That's looking interesting. What was that? Oh, hey, Isa. I was drawing. Right, so I was planning to develop like my characters for that. I was exploring some line art and maybe finish Pentas. But I also wanted to draw like a new character for today's stream, and then John came in and suggested that I draw a draconic character. So that's what I'm doing here. We're gonna be drawing like a draconic humanoid. If you have a suggestion or something you would like to see, I can also work on that. We can make like multiple characters at the same time. I want to make her... I don't know why I see her like bulky. Like I want to make her strong. Right. I think that this head is also maybe a little bit bigger than it should be. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. I think that's right. But I also, it's like just me self-indulging. I like to draw the legs just a little bit better, a little bit longer than they should be. That it gives like a very nice silhouette. Just a bit, just a little bit. Right. But this character shouldn't be so well built. This character is more like on the thinner side, now that I think about it. Or something like... Alright, something more like this. I want to give her heels. What if we give her like those like some of those traditional like Japanese sandals? That would be interesting. That's an idea. Well, we'll see. We need to bring this down a little bit. Right, we should have a pipe. Right. These are the characters we're gonna develop today. Let me bring up my own, like my own artwork for reference, I guess. This is a character I've drawn before. I think I put it on Twitter. I'm not putting like high quality images on Twitter, just to like not feed AI with my own stuff, but I guess I could just look through my media. Just tweet way too much. Here's one. Man, I've been drawing for a while. Here's another one. Tiefling, because I love it and it looks like you already draw. So I propose a Genasi. Genasi, choose an element and drawing. I don't know what a Genasi is. Let me look for that. That sounds interesting. Is that from D&D? D&D Genasi. Huh? Oh, are they new? Yeah, I know it looks like a tiefling. Like, give me a minute. I'll draconify it later. Genasi, it's like an elemental being, is what I'm seeing. Interesting. Oh, that's tough. I don't think I've ever drawn that, but yeah, we can do that. Right, let me look for another pose for another character very quickly. Let me hide this, and we'll go back to the silhouettes. And we'll draw another one like maybe around here. Genasi. Huh. Hmm. What element would I like? Maybe like. I don't want to do fire. I think fire is like what I would normally choose. So let me. You know, the one that I know I wouldn't choose is like earth. It's like usually boring, so let's go with that. So I'm gonna make an earth genasi? Is that how you say it? Genasi? Genasi? Alright, let me establish like a little quick pose. I'm gonna do like a little, like a bit shy character, I guess. It's funny to make I'm gonna make them thin. So I think that you would expect that a earth character would be like very burly and like strong. I'm gonna make a thin earth genasi. Right. It can be a little bit cheeky. Something like that. Like a little bit sleepy. I don't know. Why do I tend to draw like bigger upper bodies than lower bodies? It's like a bad habit. Alright. Let's take them here. And we'll lower the opacity again and try to construct it. There's my drawing brush here. Just do something like this. Shouldn't be drawing this hill tilted. It's always better to just draw it like straight and then tilt it. But well, that's practice. Let's go for it. I guess I could just tilt my paper. I'm dumb. What is this? It says they're beings that are related to their element. Literally, like if it's a wind element, they will probably be semi-transparent, or if it's a water. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I could draw like a water one and use that tutorial that I sent you to Instagram to draw in water, where they did like the shape of the water and then use the mixing brush to distort the image. That's I think I'm gonna do that just to just to make use of that tutorial I sent you, because you keep seeing like stuff on social media, right? Like you see tutorials and stuff, but you go, oh, this is very cool, and you never use it. Like I save it and it then it stays saved for ever. I never revisit it, so I might as well, right? Like you could make this one of water. Okay, so we have discarded the earth elemental idea. Make like a little construction here for the rib cage. Right, so this is my rib cage base. Once again, the head is too big. I need to remember that. Right, and then we'll have a little bit of belly here, and then we'll have the pelvis. And for pelvis, I want to do the box. And we'll do like something like this. Oh, drawing bends. Drawing legs bending is not something I'm used to. Let me just go for it. The other leg would be like around here. I think I'm losing a little bit of shape, but let's just keep going. See what happens. Some very long arms. I think I messed up the silhouette a little bit, but we'll see. Just could give her like weird proportions since she's an elemental. Like very long arms. Guess the head, I reduced it way too much, like way more than I should have. And I think the placement is also wrong. It should be a little bit like there. Said I was gonna make her thin, but it didn't quite turn out like that. This arm is way too long. I know I said I was gonna give her weird proportions, but there still needs to be proportion. Alright, let's move on. So this is what I like, drawing like multiple characters at the same time, because when I move on from that one, I go back to this one. By the time I come back to it, I'll have like a fresh mind and maybe have like maybe see mistakes that I'm not seeing before. But... Okay, I was trying to bring up my own reference. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, so this character isn't very like particularly complicated. The main issue is that I have not drawn her from the waist down ever, so I don't really know what I want to do for her. Well, I have like a rough idea, I think, but nothing major, like nothing big in particular. Right. Right. So the main things we have about her, she has like a little bit of a big forehead, like her cranium is more like on the like heavier on the upper side than the lower side. Like her chin is like rather small. So let me maybe increase this cranium a little bit. Like a little, just to establish like consistent shape for her head. And maybe let's establish where her eyes are gonna be. Oh, around this line maybe. It's gonna be her nose. So because what I want to do is give her a little bit of a strong cheekbone line, because she has like lines that come from her mouth all the way to her cheeks. So having this cheekbone here and maybe this one around here ish, it's gonna help me with that. And her nose. I've drawn her with 3 different noses throughout the years. I don't know which one to do now. Guess since I've been like simplifying shapes lately, I could do just something like, maybe let's not tilt her head quite as much, because it gives her like a little bit of a different attitude than I want her to have. Just elongate her face a little bit. She's got like sunken eyes. Right. Let me get like the rougher details in. Her hair. She's got all her tape. Man, I keep drawing all my characters with their hairs tied up, or like tied to the back, but hers is a little bit different. And right, it comes to like almost a widow's beak here. And it has like a very like a rising volume here. It comes back like this, and from here she has like this little flow of hair coming all the way down to this part of her shoulder. I've given her like different hair adornments or like decorations throughout the years, but I think this simple one is gonna be nice. Right. something like that. And then she has like very crazy mane of hair on the back. Let's just... Right. So what I'm seeing is that she should be a little bit thinner. I want her to be like almost malnourished, like give that idea. So maybe I could take like a little bit of bone. And draw her like very thin arms. Right. Just like a very... Alright, let's move on to this one. Draconic. How do we make this draconic and not tiefling? That's my question right now. Interesting. Yeah, these horns are way too tiefling-like. Maybe something like this. It is like too demonic. Like it starts reading as devil, not as dragon. How do you draw dragon horns? Dragon horns. Let me think. What could be a good reference? Like a good idea. What if we give it like a dragon crown? You know, like a very strong cranium, like that protrudes out of the skin. I don't know. Let me go. Let me look for a second. This reference board I'm using is fairly funny because it's got like bocce that we from last Friday, and it just has dragons on it. Let me see what I can do. So if we were to establish that her eyes are like around here, right? What if we don't put the horns up there, but instead we make it her brow? Right, and we start establishing like these sort of shapes. I don't know. And then from here we start growing out the horns. I think that looks a little bit more draconic than before. Maybe it came down to like her cheek. And then we had like a little space here for the eye, and the eye was just like a little orb. looks a little bit like a Super Sentai mask. I think it should be lower, the eye part. Ooh, you know what I should be looking at? I know, I remember now that Grand Blue Fantasy has some very cool draconic designs. Let me look at that for just a second. Just very quickly. I don't want to like copy it, but just for like see what they're doing like texture wise. Grand Blue Fantasy Dragons. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, John, if you're here, look for that. Look for Grand Blue Fantasy Dragons. This shit goes hard. Let me put it in chat. Let me put like Grand Blue Fantasy Dragon. Yeah, look for that. That shit goes hard as hell. God damn. Ooh, okay, interesting. Oh hell yeah, this. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing some good stuff here that I like. Huh. Okay. Let me just throw this on the reference board, just see what happens. Man, I need to buy like a Grand Blue Fantasy art book. This thing is incredible. Right. Let me look at this for a second, see what I can do. Right, so I think that my shapes are too uniform, like from here to here. I think that I need to break it down more. Maybe make the eyes even smaller. Yeah, it's a game. You're playing Valorant? Okay, no, not let me distract you from your Valo game. Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy is like a massive franchise. There's a game, there's like a gacha game, there's a fighting game, there's like a brawler game. There's an anime, I think. It's just one of those properties that I'm not really familiar with like the property itself, but I'm like a big fan of the art because I've seen it around. But I have not played any of the games, really. How do they achieve such beautiful shapes? Let me just try and understand what they're doing. Let me hide the silhouette, I don't need it anymore. Right. What if we gave her like this sort of nose, not like a humanoid nose, but I guess that looks humanoid within my. But if we did something like Let's just see what sticks. Wanna like see if I can give her like an upright nose. Does that work? And then we just right. This looks almost like a raccoon more than a dragon. Like from Final Fantasy. It's looking like Batman. Okay, no. I'm not happy with that. Let me reestablish this. I'll go back to it. Let's look for this. Right, so water. Let me look at how these characters are made again. What is it called? A genasi. What I'm generally seeing is that they're not really like they aren't really like very influenced by their element. Like their element mostly dictates like a little bit of skin texture, but mostly like skin color is what I'm seeing. But their clothing and body shapes are very like normal. So I guess I can just do what I want with her, whatever I want with her, and then we can go back and waterify her. So let me think what I want to do with this character. Maybe I want to look at one of my books. You guys hear that? Is that the ASMR? What would I want to do with her? Maybe like a very big hoodie and bare legs. That would be fun. Like just a very big piece of clothing. I'll try that. We'll see how it goes. Oh god, this book is new and doesn't want to stay open. So if we were to give her like let me go back to a drawing we did a few weeks ago. Is it this one? We did a drawing of Rika Takadara where she had like a very interesting hoodie. Yeah, this one. Maybe I want to do something like that, like a very big piece of clothing. How does that work? Just like cover up her sleeves. Sorry. Let's cover up her body a bit more. Just thinking like maybe I can make her so that her body is made out of water. And she could be like almost naked under the big piece of clothing, but like I won't texture like her nude parts, just like an implication that like maybe around this area here she's made of water. What if we give her like weird ears? Canvas. Let me flip her head a little bit. What do you think, Isa? Let me look at the reference again, because they're very D&D-ish. Man, I'm not good at drawing D&D attire. It's like very high fantasy, even though... I guess we'll deal with her outfit a little bit later. Slay mama, okay. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go back to this character for a second. Right, I've drawn her out like quite voluptuous sometimes, but I don't think I want to do that. I think that she has like to go into that like malnourished type character. You have to go a little bit tame on the like size. Right, and she has a Sarashi, which I don't know how to draw. So let me look for reference for that animes, just to see how it works. They draw it very plainly. Don't really add more, like too many textures. I guess Guways does a lot of Sarashi characters. Alright, let's try to understand how Guways does it. So what I'm seeing here is that he wraps the... Okay, this bow is way too high. He kind of wraps the Sarashi into this shaping and then brings it down like this. And then I want to bring her up to her shoulder. Something about this character that I'm still not quite decided about, something that I have thought about, is that maybe she's missing an arm, but like there's a reason behind it. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can pull that off as a concept. What if she has like a prosthetic arm? Like from here down. It's like a doll arm. And that's a little bit better for the balance of the design. I can just, yeah, I can take it. She can take it off when... It shouldn't be so high up, it should be like around here. But we can still see some... One, two. We'll deal with that later. And then we'll wrap this whole arm in bandages. Is this right? something about here that's breaking a bit. Right. So what I want to do now, let me add some details just so that it's identifiable who she is. There's some details that I have added throughout the years to her design. I think her neck should be actually longer, just to give her like a more creepy vibe. There we can see just all this tissue and muscle pulling. Oh god, it's almost 10 PM already. Didn't work on Pentas or in the other character, but that's fine. We've had a lot of fun. Alright, let's go back to this one. God, what was I trying to do there? Oh my god. I think I have an idea. Interesting, okay. I'm just looking for other references. I always end up going back to Akihiko Yoshida. But I remember seeing for Final Fantasy XIV that they published some early concepts for the Aura. Okay, yeah, we can check Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you're completely right. I know that you mentioned it before. I wasn't ignoring you. I just a little bit of a scatterbrain. Alright, that's okay. Is that then the name of the race? Draconic Baldur's Gate. Let's see what. Dragonborn, I think is the race, right? Dragonborn Baldur's Gate. Right, these are quite reptilian. Like they are very animalistic in their appearance, I guess is what I'm looking at. But I do like it. I'm not sure about adding a snout, because I start like going to scaly furry territory. But we'll see. I'm gonna put this in the reference folder just to check, because I think I found like a very interesting character that someone else was making, and I want to take some some ideas from it. Right, so first of all, let's establish this jawline again, and what I want to do is start adding like ridges here. Let me this angle is a little bit easier for me. Maybe something like this. Because we could go like right, like start adding that sort of dimensionality, and I'm just not proficient at this. Every time I try to do like anthropomorphic art, it starts looking goofy instead of like menacing. Guess I don't hate where it's going, but not really. Right, what I do like here is, I guess, an idea of what I was trying to do with the draconic crown, is that they come into this part of the eye, like divided into this two like volumes, and then they go back along the head, and around here they turn into this beautiful massive horns. And then we can add like texture here and more ridges. How would I solve this here, like from this angle? It's one of like a very good question. So I would like the other horn to be like here, but I don't know if that works with the three-dimensionality of this. Let me try it. Right, so from here we're gonna have like this brow, and this brow is gonna go all the way here. I guess it goes down like that around here, and from here I can take out that massive horn again. Right, that's looking interesting. I like it. I like that. I like that. Me, just do. Yeah, I'm gonna wanna put like hair here. It will allow me to do some fun stuff. I'm not sure if I wanna bring it all the way there, but definitely, like, if her eye is gonna be around here, like around there, and the other one is gonna be here. This eye is way too close. It should be like around there. The other one's gonna be here. I can bring down like, let me erase this. Just explore this eye. I'm liking it. What do you think, John? I don't want to go like full draconic just with like a snout here. But like, I guess the Baldur's Gate draconic is like this, right? Like, very reptilian face. It almost reminds me of like a bearded dragon, like the real creature. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that her face is too small for her cranium. That doesn't really solve it, but I think that when I add hair, because it looks like a little bit like not well shaped, like not perfectly formed, almost like it's like an unnatural creation. And I don't hate that. Almost like it's like a cursed being. What do we do for her mouth? Maybe we could do something like, ooh, it was an accident, but ooh. She looks cute. like not cute in like a beautiful way, like almost pitiful. I kind of like that her face is like very small, but I think the angle is wrong. I think that I should be taking this eye a little bit further down, and this one should also be like there-ish. This eye should really be more like around there. And now that I have like this creature thing, looks like Garrus at Turian. Alright, I'm learning words that I've never heard before. No, I did not play Mass Effect. I'm not that big into shooters. I'm more of a fantasy guy. I'm not that big of a sci-fi guy. Let me look for this. Garrus. Okay, yeah, I see it. With the like the upper lip that is almost like a bony structure. This species is called Turian. Yeah, I've seen this character before, but I had no idea what it was called. Turian. Interesting. Interesting. I got a lot of... Maybe I can take this push it backwards a little bit. Just so I don't have so much cranium left. I like that. What do we do for her hair? Do we also go for a top knot? Am I just gonna be known for top knots? It's gonna be my thing. No, let's look for like a little bit more interesting of a hairstyle. Let's add like a secondary. Nah. There's just some more structure around here so that I can add it here. And if we guess this horn can be like a little bit higher up, and that allows me to no. I like the pointy chin. Just need to add like a little bit of structure. Let's move on to another character. So I like where that is going, but I think I'm getting like enthralled in the details. Let's develop this, which is still quite far off. I wanna give her like a little bit of a mischievous attitude. If we give her like serrated teeth. I want her to have like not exactly just human eyes, but I don't know. Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, I got an idea. Let me cook. just make sure that I like where this is going first. No. I kinda like that. Like she's looking up at you like a defiant way. Me. What I wanted to do, the idea I got is the darkest Clara, right? Like it's like a definitely it looks like a more creature than human. Not quite convinced about this ear yet. Let me. That's definitely turning her into almost like a sea, like a little sea goblin thingy. And I don't quite want her to be like I want her to be weird and maybe a little bit uncanny, but still read as a weird human creature. I like the. Right. Ooh. What if she has like gills in her neck? Right? It's already 10 p.m., but I'm gonna go for just half an hour more. And I should be going to bed now, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. This is what I love, just creating dumb ideas. I don't know how to draw feet. You know what? Should I make this week the feet week? I don't know. I mean, if I ever become a not safe for work artist, I should know how to draw feet. Is auxilio, no? I don't know how to do it, and I. Is it something like that? Right. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh, no. I don't want to look at it. No. Yeah, we'll study feet. No, I'm not sure if this week, but soon. What if I become like I blow up during that week? 'Cause people come see my stream because I put on the title like, oh, I'm drawing feet tonight, and people are like, wow. I don't want to do it. Feet people are weird. One, two, one. Alright, let's make this jacket she has like something relevant to her. Maybe it's from where she comes from. So let's try to do like a little bit of shape language. Am I running out of RAM or something? Computer is getting very slow. Well, I do have like 3 massive artworks open. Guess I should close this because I'm not gonna work on it tonight. Same as Pentas. Just had a lot of fun just drawing these 3 new characters. Thanks to you guys. Maybe something like she has like like from here it goes sort of like that. Let me erase this line here. That helps me a little bit. But having that shape covers her shoulders, and I want her shoulders visible. It should be more something like this. Right. Then this all can be texture. Guess this wouldn't come here. Be mostly this. Right. What do we want to do for hair? For hair. Or for like her head. Let me look at the reference again, see what they do. Genasi, it's just very normal hair, like very humanistic hair. Do I want to do hair made of water? Can I pull it off? Let's give it a try, I guess. It's only one way to know. I don't like it now. I think she should have regular hair. She has like this cheeky attitude. I'm gonna give her like do I have reference on hand that I can draw from? Ooh, I think I have a hairstyle saved somewhere in my library that I've been like dying to try out. I don't think it's gonna work for the character, but might as well try it. Where is it? Well, I don't have it on hand. No. Okay, yeah, I found it. Let me look for one reference where I can look at it clearly. Okay, I like this. Okay, I like this. Right, let's go with this. See where it goes. So it's got like a division here. Like around here. And then it's got this sort of idea. And then it would have like, let me close this book because it's driving me crazy. All right. It would be coming this way. I don't know if Isa will recognize this hairstyle. It's from a manga we both read. Just to give her some clothes for now. Right, guys, if you're still there, give me names for your characters. Before you go, because I'm absolutely terrible at giving names. If you're not here, I'm gonna name yours Patas, Isa. Let's give her weird fingers. Long and pointy fingers. Just looking at it, quite interesting. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna self-indulge a little bit, steal things from characters I like. I like where that's going. Give her pointy ears. Alright. Wait, this is backwards. It should be the big toe. And then should come the small ones. Let's go back to this one. We've got 10 more minutes. I want to look for an Oiran. Interesting. Interesting. Gabriela Carolina de la Santa Trinidad de Gómez. All right. That's yours. Here we go. It's Gabriela Carolina. Get that. La Carolina de la Santa Trinidad de Gómez. That's her name now. There you have it. It's your character for your next campaign. Yeah, she does strike me as a Gabriela Carolina de la Santa Trinidad de Gómez. There's something going on with this face. Marimar. Ole. O Marimar para los amigos. Right, for these characters here, what do I want to do? Not quite sure about this. Me reference this weird legs that I want to do. I think I screwed up the angle a little bit here. What's this? Let's see. Draconian fireplace. Put that knee there. Now we bring down the I'm gonna give her like strange feet, mainly because I don't want to draw them, so they just maybe end in like a hoof. Right, it's 10:30, so I think that's gonna be it for tonight, because I gotta wake up very early tomorrow. But that was very fun. Thanks guys for your suggestions. We're gonna, I don't think we're gonna finish this tomorrow, because I actually gonna need to settle down like a study topic for the week. But this is where we're at. This is my character. This is Piper, or Pipe. John didn't name his, so I'll ask him next time he comes around. And this is Gabriela Carolina de la Santa Trinidad Gomez, or Marimar, for her friends. But yeah, just that was like 3 Albexandra. Albexandra. Okay. Albexandra. Yep. Okay. Yep. There we go. Albexandra. I can like do the what do we call the Albex, right? Do the little Warcraft thing where they divide the names like that. Albex. That's what are we at? Like an I here, Alexandria. Right, that's where we're at. Albexandra. Alberxandra. Alberxandra. Okay. Sandra. There we go. I should establish her hair before I go. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but since it's so... I mean, if there's ever gonna be a character that works with a top knot, it should be this one, because her hair is literally on the top of her head. So let me try that. I don't know. We'll fix that next time. Not sure what we're gonna do for hair. For now, I'm gonna establish like a texture. See if that takes us anywhere. Just, you know, maybe a crest. Then comes... I don't know. We'll see. I wanted to do her outfit, but what I want to do for her is basically like an like a kimono, but it's like open. Maybe she has like an obi here, like a big bow on the back, and then just an open kimono. I don't know. I still have to think about this character's lower outfit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Do the YouTube thing, please. You know, hit the like button, subscribe. I know that you're both already subscribed. If someone else for some reason found this spot and you enjoyed the stream, thank you very much for getting to this point. Really appreciate you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. How do I change scenes? Okay, good night.